Eddie strikes an orange ball with the golf club and smiles. Title, Eddie, CSDB class of 2022. Eddie signing indoors, a male voices for him.
My project was about golf. I wanted to learn more.
Title, Capstone projects at CSDB. Graphic, the CSDB logo, Colorado School for the Deaf and the Blind. Throughout the video, an American Sign Language interpreter is in the corner of the screen. A student in a graduation gown dances.
The state of Colorado revised its graduation requirements.
Graduates pose for a photo. Title, Jennifer Wright, Principal, CSDB Employability Center. Jennifer indoors.
Students have to now demonstrate proficiency in their English and math skills. Different ways to meet that would be on an SAT or an ACT. There's multiple measures of achievement that can be used to meet that.
In a classroom, students work on laptops.
For some students, a test of academic measure really isn't the best gauge of their skill, so the state allowed school districts to create a project.
In a weight room, 3 students sit on a mat. Lacey stands and speaks to them.
Where students could showcase what they were able to do while still meeting those graduation requirements.
Lacey instructs a student on a martial art pose. Title, Lacey, CSDB class of 2022. Lacey indoors.
My capstone project was how to become a mind and body fitness instructor. I want to help people be a better version of themselves. There you go. Walk low. There you go.
Lacey and a female student practice a martial art move. Title, Joseph J.J. Ryan, CSDB counselor. J.J. signing indoors, a male voices for him.
The goal for students is that they learn about themselves, what they've learned in high school, and also an opportunity for them to learn something new, something in their interest and something related to their future.
Jonah types on a laptop, website code on the screen.
My project was to build a website for my mom's space painting business.
Title, Jonah, CSDB class of 2022. Jonah indoors.
The reason why I chose it is because I wanted a challenge.
Binders labeled Capstone project and portfolio spread out on a wooden surface. Jennifer.
There are 6 different components to a capstone project, and we call them the 6 Ps. So students propose a topic.
A paper printout of a proposal.
They either have to pick a field service project or create a product.
2 large posters display information about golf and working in a warehouse.
They also design a poster based on their project.
Portfolio binders.
They create a portfolio about the work they've done.
A binder open to a page about golf.
They write a paper and a reflection, and then finally it culminates in a presentation.
On a stage, a female student presents. Next to her, a projector screen displays hair salon images. JJ.
Each P has its own rubric, and they have to pass each one. They'll earn points in order to meet the graduation requirements.
Montage of Cheyenne with a therapy dog. Title, Cheyenne, CSDB class of 2022. Cheyenne signing indoors. A male voices for him.
I learned about therapy dogs. And I wrote up an essay. I had to write a paper. And I did my research. And I did my presentation.
On a stage, Cheyenne demonstrates the command, stay. Jennifer.
Students actually receive their same accommodations that they have on their individualized education plan. And then students that are working on extended evidence outcomes or alternative standards, we are able to modify the project to meet their needs specifically.
JJ.
All the seniors will be getting a handbook at the beginning of the year that has all the information there. And they can also contact teachers for clarifications and questions.
In a library, Gideon pours water into a coffee pot. Title, Gideon, CSDB class of 2022. Gideon signing indoors. A male voices for him.
I chose the project all about coffee. I wanted to choose that because I absolutely love coffee, and I just want to learn more about it.
Coffee grounds pour into a filter. Title, Jasmine, CSDB class of 2022. Jasmine indoors.
My project was about color theory, and I chose it because if I learned something about it, it would benefit me as an artist.
Jasmine paints a tree. Lacey.
I would try to find a topic that you think that is value to you and what you think is value to others.
Lacey demonstrates a martial arts move to 2 students. Jonah.
You should find something that you enjoy because you're going to spend a lot of hours doing it.
Julio lifts a box into a warehouse shelf. Title, Julio, CSDB class of 2022. Julio signing indoors. A male voices for him.
My project was Amazon warehouse.
In a warehouse, Julio stands next to a man who points to a paper on a clipboard.
I chose it because I dream about working there in the future. At Amazon.
A man pulls a golf club from a golf bag. Eddie walks to the bag. Jennifer.
Students seek out a mentor in the community, a person that really knows the field of study that they're engaging in.
Gideon examines a coffee filter and coffee maker. His mentor signs to him.
And then that mentor is available to the student to offer guidance and support and advice.
Jasmine.
I find working with a mentor very helpful because it helps you learn about different things within their field.
Jasmine squeezes yellow paint onto a paper plate and closes the bottle. Jonah.
It felt really fun because I got to pick his brain because I certainly did not know how to program a website, and he knew how to do it. It was kind of a little bit cool to talk in his language.
Jonah examines computer code and a website design on a laptop. Title: Teresa Rayford. Parent: Teresa in a hallway.
It gave him confidence to pursue his dreams and his goal and his passion. It also gave him the tools he needed.
Jonah looks at a laptop screen. Cheyenne pours water into a silicone bowl. A small white therapy dog drinks from the bowl. Jennifer.
The Capstone project, while it helps students meet graduation requirements, also sets them up to be successful in any post-secondary education program they're interested in joining, and really demonstrates skills that are necessary in any job.
Gideon pours coffee while staff wait in line. Gideon.
It got me more experience for college, and ready. And I also got a part-time job working at a coffee shop.
Montage. Gideon prepares espresso in a coffee shop.
And what I did is, I learned how to work the coffee equipment. I learned how to steam milk and different kinds of beans. And my boss taught me all that. And it went really well.
Gideon steams milk.
And also, I learned how to do latte art. And was able to draw on the coffee.
A heart shape made from milk foam in a latte. Eddie nods and smiles as his mentor points to the center of a golf club head. Eddie.
I enjoyed working and writing and doing the research and the presentation. And I loved it.
Eddie hits a golf ball with the club. Julio carries a box and sets it down. Julio.
My favorite was working here was my favorite part. On campus. And it got easier for me.
Julio lifts a box. Gideon.
My favorite part was drinking the coffee. And enjoying it. Tastes really good.
Gideon brings a cup of coffee toward the camera and signs, "Ah, the smell." Jasmine.
My advice for students in the future is to trust that everyone will be there to help you and just trusting the process.
In an auditorium, a teacher talks to Jasmine and pats her shoulder. Lacey presents on stage. Lacey.
It may look frustrating and scary, but just remember what you value most and what you try to achieve every day.
Jonah speaks into a microphone on stage. A projector screen displays the website he created. Jonah.
For your presentation, just being calm and just I guess if you need to step out of the room and do a Superman pose to help you be confident, then that's great.
Jonah on the stage. Gideon.
I would tell them, choose a topic that you really like. And also choose a good mentor. And also it's easy. Then you can just keep on going with your project. Just don't dilly-dally, and it's best just to keep up on your work and work hard.
On a stage, Gideon shows the audience coffee making supplies. JJ.
I would encourage parents to read the handbook. Learn about it and be involved in support. They could really learn something cool about their child too.
Montage. Julio takes inventory in a warehouse. Jennifer.
There's going to be moments that the student is probably going to be frustrated and overwhelmed, but then there's also going to be moments where their student is going to be excited about what they're learning.
Cheyenne shows therapy dog supplies to his mentor.
And so really just to kind of go along in that journey of the ups and downs, and then really enjoy the final project, because in the end, it's something everyone is always proud of.
For me, it was the process.
Montage. Jonah presenting and working on a laptop. Teresa.
I was humbled by what Jonah learned, the process, all the tools that he gained, and I think that it would be a valuable tool for all students, regardless of their SAT, because it shows them what it's going to look like to work in their passion, in their field.
A female student presents on stage. JJ.
It's a great opportunity for you to learn about yourself and to learn new things. And if you do this, you'll meet your graduation requirements.
On stage, Eddie demonstrates a golf club swing.